somewhere in the south. It was a quiet morning in the village. Smoke curled from kitchen fires, children ran barefoot on dry mud paths.
Thanks, Mom.
My parents had already dressed, their footsteps soft and deliberate, ready to make the walk to the temple as they did every week. It was a calm to it, a routine older than I could remember. Not from a newspaper, not from a neighbor, but in the way bad news always travels. Fast
Breaking news,
and all
global
at
war
once.
has erupted. Missile
War
alerts are
had
confirmed
come
in
to
Europe and
India.
Asia. Stay tuned.
World War III? I thought it was just a movie.
Are you safe?
I will be, if you are.
I didn't know what to do with that, so I did the only thing that felt real. I took the dog and walked. Just walked. The dog trotted beside me, ears up. Then I felt it before I heard it. A tremor in the chest, a thud that had no clear direction. And when I looked toward the horizon, there it was, a bloom of fire and dark smoke rising from where the city should have been. Huge. Wrong. The kind of sight that makes your legs stop on their own. I reached for my phone, called again. Nothing. The line was dead or jammed or gone. I couldn't tell which was worse. My parents were at the temple. My family was there, in that direction, near that smoke, and I had no way of knowing if they were breathing. But then, something settled in me. Not peace, not hope, just something stubborn and bare. I have to survive. If they are alive, I have to be alive to find them. That was the only thought I let myself keep. I started walking toward the temple. The road was longer than usual, or maybe it felt that way. My feet knew the path. My mind kept circling back to faces. And then, the phone rang. One ring. A voice.
My son,
Familiar.
please stay safe out there. I worry so
exhaled
much.
for what
Come
felt
home
like
soon.
the first
will,
time
Mom.
in hours. But the relief barely had shape before the next sound hit. Sharp, close, devastating. I ran without thinking, tucking behind a stone wall as the echo rolled through the valley. When I looked up, I wished I hadn't. A transport bus sat burning on the road ahead, its frame twisted and black. Around it, people. Some still, some struggling to move, some just crying into the dust. My parents. That was the first thought when the burning settled into silence. Not a word, not a prayer, just their faces, sudden and sharp in my mind. And with them came a fear I had no name for. I found shelter before nightfall. A temple, or what was left of one. Its walls were cracked, its roof half gone, but it stood. I sat in a corner and thought of my parents again. The way my mother folds her hands when she prays. The way my father hums without realizing it. Then, my phone buzzed. Once, twice. A message from my girlfriend. A message from my mother. Both alive. Both somewhere. Both reaching for me across a broken network in a broken world. I didn't cry. I just breathed. Later, I ate the small snack I'd packed from home. Something simple. The dog curled against me, warm and solid. Exhaustion took over before I could think another thought. And in sleep, she came, my girlfriend, laughing.
This sunset is incredible, isn't it?
It is. I'm so glad we're here.
Me too.
Morning arrived with a blast. I was on my feet before I was fully awake, heart already running. The dog was up too, ears flat, eyes steady. I looked at what remained of the ration. Not much, not enough. Then, an old man, sitting at the edge of a broken street, not moving,
Hold
not
on,
asking
Uncle.
for anything.
We're almost through.
Just
I can't go much
done.
further, son.
You can. Lean on me.
I decided then. She was alone. I was going to her.
I'm not leaving.
This area is restricted. Turn back now.
You can't stop me.
An evacuation. Loud, careful, efficient. I was supposed to join them. I didn't. I slipped through a side street past the checkpoint. lines, into the parts of the city they were pulling people out of. Somewhere in a damaged building, a radio crackled.
Reports indicate major escalation in global conflict. Multiple fronts affected. Citizens urged to seek shelter.
Then the dog went strange. He stopped, pulled back, bit at my pants. I grabbed him and ran, fast and low. The blast came behind us like a door slamming shut on everything we'd just been standing in. We hid from the drones under a collapsed awning, pressed flat, not breathing too loud. When the sky quieted, my phone lit up. A shared location. From her. Sarah. Close. A hospital, not far. We found the evacuation zone near the hospital.
Sarah! Sarah, where are you? Sarah! I'm coming! You're alive. I was so scared.
I'm here. We're together.
Near
Always.
the edges, waiting, watching, too close to risk losing the position. The early morning brought no kindness. A blast hit near where we rested.
Evacuate
Sudden,
now! Move
massive,
this way! Go,
close enough to
go!
feel in the teeth.
Into the
And
alleys!
Sarah,
Don't stop!
who had injured leg. She was hurt badly, and she was looking at me with eyes that hadn't given up. There was a bridge ahead, long, spanning the river toward another city. The main city behind us was finished. The evacuation was pushing toward the mountains, toward terrain that held little value on any military map. Something cut the crowd. Movement, panic, the bridge suddenly wrong beneath our feet. There was no time to think through the decision. There was only the railing and the drop, the dark water below. We jumped. Somewhere in this broken country, my parents were alive. Her family was out there. The threads were frayed, but not cut. We sat in the mountain's silence and hoped, because hoping, even in hell, is the last thing we give up.